It's not a long shot like this. This was taken December 24th and has 76 views. It's a joke about Gatorade. And Matthew 5. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. Wow. 126 people. Which one is it? $114. 126 dollar bill. $118. The tiny picture. $134. $210.
Has been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
$178. Okay, that's all on that. Thank you. You're -2 here. $16. It's going down. So that's Facebook. You want to see what Twitter's doing? Yeah. And then I'll go turn down the rice.
Hi, everybody. The dollar bills were in the man's pocket.
So you're all set. Let's go to the Facebook. No, Facebook's all set. Go to YouTube. Okay, that's up there. Thank you.
bread. And freshly baked bread.
You're a wonder. You are a wonder.
Tom DeLand, Riverhead. Hi, everybody. The dollar bills
Good.
were in the
We're current there. Now go see the.
To the newborn king, and happy Christmas Eve, and happy
Lori Galgano,
anniversary to
Long
you
Island.
and Frankie. I know it's tomorrow, but I don't want to
Anniversary.
miss it. I just want to make sure that I get my call in. I wish you all the best and a blessed, happy, Merry Christmas, sweetheart. I love you. Glory to our newborn king. Hallelujah. Love you, sweetheart. Have the best day ever. I love you so much. God bless you.
Thank you, dear Lori Galgano.
End of message.
Public
To
access
erase this
producer.
message, press 7. To send a reply message, press 8. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, press 0.
Okay, we got it.
Message erased. Next message.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Glendora. It's Connie. I got your message. but I've been
Terwilliger.
kind of
San
having a terrible
Diego.
cold the last few weeks, and I've been laying low, but now I'm feeling better today. Yippee, finally. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope all is well with you, and I will talk with you soon, I'm sure. Bye-bye.
Thank you for sponsoring the program in San Diego.
To erase this message, message erased. Next message.
Hello, Glendora. This is Wayne over in Pittsfield. I just wanted to call and thank you for the materials that you sent. And I did read your Lucent article with very much interest, and I really think they did a good job on that, and that you've had a very interesting life. And your other packet, which you sent priority mail, just showed up today, December 24th, Christmas Eve. And it says expected delivery 12/16, and it didn't arrive until 12/24. So this is why you haven't heard from me. But I certainly appreciate
That would be the
thinking of
Lucent
me,
magazine.
and I wish you Merry Christmas, and I send my good wishes for a Happy New Year. I'll talk with you another time. Bye now.
Wayne Collins, Pittsfield, Massachusetts, SS Glendora
End
fan,
of message.
62
To
years
erase
ago.
this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear more options,
He got the merry-go-round. He got the SS
message
Glendora
erased.
Berkshire
Next
Memories.
message. Hi, Glendora. It's Sue. We just got home from being with Pete's family over in North Adams. It's a little after 9 o'clock Christmas Eve. I saw your ad. It is on page 7. It's in the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah, I can't read it.
It's got a red background with white lettering, and it looks like a heart, but it's really a Christmas ornament at the top of it, kind of filigreed with white.
Well, thank you, Sue Casey.
Your ad is in, and I'm going to go to bed at 10 o'clock, just so you know. If I don't talk to you, I hope you have a very blessed Christmas. Okay, bye-bye.
You're one of my blessings.
End of message. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send, thank you and goodbye.
Oh, dear. We have no video,
Hi,
but here's the
Glendora.
audio.
It's Sue. We just got home from being with Pete's family over in North Dallas. Message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora, it's Tom. Happy holidays.
Tom DeLand,
I got the
Riverhead.
letter in the mail. I have a silly joke. Okay, man takes his son to the doctor, and he's not highly educated, and so he's looking at all these diplomas on the wall and everything. And so he goes, "Wow, what's all that?" And it's at school. And the father says, "Yeah, well, sometimes people get out of high school, and they really don't know a lot, so they have to go back for more school." And so the doctor comes out and says hello, and the kid says, "Well, that's all your diplomas there. How many years did you go to school?" He says, "Well, I had med school, I had internship, and all this and that." And the kid goes, "Boy, you must have been really dumb." All right.
Tom DeLand, the day I'd ever hear him tell a joke. This is
To
good.
erase this message, press 7. To send a reply message, press message erased. Next message.
He really loosened up. He was really...
Hi, Glendora. It's Maxine. I hope you're having a merry and joyous Christmas. It is about 5:30 Christmas evening, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful time and many blessings. And I will talk to
Maxine
you
Bodesh.
soon. Bye-bye.
She is a really close friend.
End of message.
Thank you, Lord, for her.
To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. Message erased. Next message.
Hello, Miss Glendora. Yes, this is Devlin Adams calling you on
Devlin Adams.
on Sunday at 6:51 p.m. My number is 347-641-0311.
Manhattan.
And I want to wish you a happy Christmas. I'm sorry I wasn't able to call you back last night on Christmas Eve, but it was kind of real hectic with family. But I'm looking forward to coming out and visiting you sometime soon.
Oh, good.
And I just wanted to take the opportunity tonight to wish you and your friends and your pets the best Christmas holiday ever and a safe holiday weekend.
That would be Austin.
God bless you for everything you've done. God bless you for enriching my life and others around you. You are heaven sent, and basically I just like to say thank you for the word of gospel on YouTube, on TV, and everything you've done. Again, I wish you, your family, and your pets the best Christmas and holiday weekend ever. God bless.
He's really special, that man. We'll have to save that message. Listen
End
to
of
it again.
message. To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, this message will be saved for 21 days. End of new messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. To change your personal...
Okay, folks. That was no video for you, but at least we had the audio. 7 messages. They got about 10 calls. And then another 20. And another 5. Because yesterday I was 11 hours doing a chat with Glendora, 9 TV stations. Look at the quantity. And they're so soft.
Giving us the cake and ice cream yesterday. That was very nice.
They
My
had a
kids
good
enjoyed
time.
it. And
2
here's a
generations.
joke for you. There was a very gracious lady who was mailing an old family Bible to her mother in another part of the country. Is there anything breakable in here? Asked the postal clerk. Only the 10 Commandments, answered the lady.
Good going.
All right, so there's a joke for you.
Hey, we
All
got
right,
you telling
talk
jokes.
soon. Bye, Glendora.
Thank you, Sandy McLean.
End of message.
This is
To
a
erase
postcard
this
that
message, press
WRGB General
To save
Electric
it, press 9.
gave me to
hear
send
more
to the
options,
children.
Press 0.
Okay, we can take that one away.
To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press first voice message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Sandy. Thank you so much for giving us the key.
Message erased. Next message. Hi, Glendora. It's Friday afternoon. I'm calling to let you know that Natalia's office, Natalia will be showing your rental on Monday between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you. End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, message erased. Next message.
Good afternoon. My name is Angelo. My phone number is area code 518-248-5850. I missed your vegetarian dinner on last Wednesday. I went to 45 Elk in Nassau, and it was a house. I couldn't understand where it was. I got to see the 7 deer in the woods, and then when I got home, I looked up the address and it said 45A. I didn't go to 45A. So if you call me, let me know where your next dinner is going to be. I would like to make that one. Try to make that one at least. I'm still looking forward to this veggie supper. Thank you very much. My number is 248.
I called and I told him where it was next month. It's going to be at the Skodek
Bye-bye.
Diner.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To listen to your messages, press 1. You have pressed an incorrect key. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. To listen to your voice messages, press 2. To listen to the messages you've deleted during the first voice message.
Good afternoon. My name is Angel.
Message erased. End of new messages. First saved voice message.
Hi, Glendora. You make me smile every time I listen to you. I'm doing well. Doctor's visit went.
That would be David Grote.
He put me
Back
back
problem.
on the medication, so we're waiting for that to take into effect. And it seems to be going okay. I have another appointment with him coming next week, so hopefully I'll be in church real soon. Everything's going as planned, so God is good.
He cute.
Thanks for your call, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, David Grote. That's good news.
End of message. Message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. This is Bob. I'll see you in about 20 minutes. Have a good day.
That's Bob Snyder. We did have a wonderful time.
To erase. Message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. It's 6:30. I think. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe it's not that late. This is Sandy, by the way. And I stopped by earlier this afternoon and called you earlier today and left a joke. Hope you got the.
Yeah, it was a good joke, Sandy.
And if you're not busy, you could give me a call on my
These are
cell
Milton
phone or the
Bradley
house phone.
products.
And anyway, I hope you had enjoyed this beautiful day. And I stopped by thinking you might be sitting outside in the sun. It was that lovely. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again for the nice afternoon yesterday.
Thank you, Sandy, and mother
All
and
right,
father
bye.
and husband.
End of message. To erase this message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Sandy. Just going to say hello. I'll try you again later. Bye.
She's trying to help me go grocery shopping is what it is.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear message erased. Next message.
Oh, hi, Glendora. It's Sandy again. I'm on my way to the grocery store, so if you need anything, and you texted me with, or called me with, on my cell phone with 10 the next 40 minutes.
Thank you for
I
that,
just picked it
Sandy.
up for you. All right.
Very helpful.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Now, folks, this red derby,
End of message.
that was a beautiful
erase this
red
message,
derby,
press 7.
and I've never been
Save
able to
it,
find
press
another
9.
one.
To hear more options,
If you
press
see one,
0.
buy it, get a receipt,
Message erased.
and send it.
Next message.
Hey, Glendora, this is Don.
Don Buell, Franklin's nephew.
Give me a call and get a chance. I'll be home the rest of the day. Bye.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, message erased. Next message.
Yeah, Glendora, James Dixon. Yeah, I like that one. It shows you have a sense of humor.
James
That's
Dixon
how I
in
write about
Manhattan.
your show. She always says happy and humor. That cracks me up, yeah. Oh, where do you get them at? Should you have a good sense of humor in your own show? Yeah, getting back to you, the thing about the soul. Yeah, we had that discussion. I kind of really went off myself wondering about
I asked him, what is the soul?
So, you know, after we
Who?
talk,
James Dixon. I'll tell you about this picture in a minute.
So I Googled, hey, what was on my mind? So I Googled, that's how I came up with that material. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's kind of what I had kind of seemed to be articulating when I was
Twilight,
talking about
time to feed the birds.
question. So I'm glad you liked it. And as far as the Santa Claus, the New Year's Eve, you didn't understand it. What it was about is I'm a member of this that organization. They, you know, sometimes I send in information on myself, and they put in their newsletter, and they sometimes I have questions. Like you have a question about something, they'll ask questions, and then you write in your response. And this particular question was around a few years ago, around the end of the year. They were saying, what was your most memorable New Year's? And that's what I was expressing. And then I, you know, got to sitting down and thinking about it. And, you know, I've never been a crowd person. I don't like parties, large events. You know, I've never cared for, like, going out, you know, like clubs or where there's a lot, even parties, there's a lot of strangers. I'm always nervous and uncomfortable. The only kind of parties I enjoy, generally a small knit group of people I know, like a few people you know, maybe worked in a play, or have a cast party. Those are cool. I like those. And as far as New Year's, like I said, I wasn't one to go out for a big New Year's bash, but I remember one of my favorite New Year memories was when me and just two friends, you know, they both passed on now, but two other actors, who I was friends with, they talk a lot on the phone too. You know, they came over to my apartment, my old apartment. It was just me and my two friends, and, you know, we had a little wine. And we just sat and we just talked, just the three of us. You know, I think we looked at the ball on TV. And it was and I just remember even today, it's one of the most grooviest New Year's Eves. You know, nothing to hype about, no big crowd. It was just the three of us, and we just talked on, and two people I love, really.
Message erased. End of messages.
Good.
Listen to your messages, press 1.
Hi, folks. I have a joke for you. A man wanted to join Paranoids Anonymous, but they wouldn't tell him where they held their meetings. This picture is on WBZ-TV Boston, Massachusetts, the hub of the universe, and it's the Milton Bradley set, SS Glendora, and the year is 1955. This is also the Milton Bradley program on Boston.
Call from 518-478-5650.
And this one is also the Milton Bradley liner, WBZ-TV Boston. This one is Bob Hope and Glendora. And the photographer told Bob Hope to look at Glendora, and look at how Bob Hope is looking at Glendora. And this one is the Milton Bradley liner in Boston, WBZ TV Channel 4. Let's see, we had some other one of Bob Hope that was good. It was his wife. Let me find that for you. That's worth quite a lot. It was Bob Hope, Glendora, and his wife. His wife was Dolores Reed. She was a vaudeville performer. They did meet in vaudeville. She was a devout Roman Catholic, and her mother stayed with her all the time and made sure that she was protected. And they ended up marrying Bob Hope. Well, let me look around, see if I can find that picture. It's Dolores Reed. She lived to be over 100. He lived to be 100. This was taken at university over in Weston, that Catholic University in Western New York. When? In the 80s, in the 70s? Yeah, 70s. So there's three pictures with Bob Hope. One is with Franklin, one is with Glendora, and one is with Bob Hope and his wife. And now it's time to feed the birds. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Sunday morning communion. And this is the last Sunday of February.
Write to me, Robert Schuler, Garden Grove, California. Do it now, before you forget.
Hallowed
There once was an hour of power. It did once exist in all of its glory. There once was a Camelot. Hey, how you doing? What is the soul? I asked around several people this week, what is the soul? And I was delighted how quickly they encountered the question and thought and tried to answer it and reached down deeply. People will do that. They don't necessarily want to talk trivia, second rate, third rate. Why, they grasped that subject and hugged it and worked over it. And James Dixon, he lives in Manhattan, and I'm way up here near Albany, 150 miles away, and I asked him over the telephone, and he worked over it. Then the next thing I get a letter from him, he went to Google. He asked Google. Thank you, James Dixon. What is the soul? I think the soul is the God inside of us. What? Well, I do. And I think the God that's inside of me is the same God inside of you. Now, I don't say that they're duplications, and I don't say that they're clones of each other. I say there's some of the God, an area of the God. And this soul is continuous. How, I don't know, but it is not particles. It is not separate. It's continuous, yet it moves differently. Well, that's so with electromagnetic waves, isn't it? It's so with gravity, isn't it? It's continuous. It moves in different areas, it moves in different ways, in different directions. But it's continuous, isn't it? We used to start off our Sunday morning communion and we would ask, what is God? Okay, what is God? God is the universe. God is the cosmos. God is everything there is. One thing we know about God, God is only. There is only God. And God is continuous. We used to, before we came and answered the question about what is the soul, and the soul is the God that's inside of us, we would say that God was our conscience. Conscience is a very, very great concept, but it's not big enough for being God. God, the conscience is the concept that you know exactly what you should do and you know exactly what you shouldn't do, and you know if you're doing it or not doing it. And if you want peace and joy and health, you will do what the conscience tells you to do. That's what gives you a P-perfect day, 100. You went through the day and you did everything that your conscience said you should do. and you didn't do anything that your conscience said you shouldn't do. Then before conscience, we said that God was helping others. We're far away, but we're getting closer. When was that? 3-4 months ago? 5-6 months ago? A year ago? That God is helping others. That helping others equates to God. And I guess that was an osmosis with good deeds. And then way, way, way back, love. Love. I have to go back. What is God? So God is continuous. That means God is one. One. God is not an aggregate, not a collection of particles. God is a unified body. The only body. The one. The only. What is the nature of this God? What is the nature of this soul that's inside of us? Well, it's all of us together, working as one, keeping the universe going and growing. We are getting better. We are getting smarter. And that is what evolution is. Evolution is a process of getting better. The things that don't work so well are left behind. The things that work well are made better. Now it occurs to me that we're talking about the Earth. The planet in the solar system. The only one that has life. And in the galaxy Milky Way, there are billions of solar systems, billions of star systems, billions of star systems. What is the development and the progress there? Are they better than we are? Are they nicer than we are? Are they smarter than we are? Are they more advanced than we are? Okay. Back to where we are, we know what to do. Just be nice. Be helpful. As Gary Moore used to say in the 1950s and the 1960s, he'd close his program on CBS at 1 o'clock in the afternoon with, be nice to everybody. No, be kind to everybody. And he was very kind to me. I knew in Hollywood, NBC Hollywood, I knew a writer who was once on the Gary Moore show. And he introduced me. He gave me a letter of introduction to Gary Moore. And when I went to New York, where Gary Moore was coming from 57th Street, down at an old barn that had been turned into a TV studio where 60 Minutes come from and where Dan Rather came from, and Walter Cronkite. It was an old barn, you know. 57th Street and 11th and 12th, I think. Between 11th and 12th. And I went and took that letter, and he saw me. And he sat down in the rocking chair in his office, and he talked to me, and he tried to help me, a beginner in television. What year? 1953 or 4. Anno Domini, the year of our Lord. Be kind to everybody. Just 2 more things. There's this thing called ego, this thing called evil, and it would like to isolate some of God and own it. It would like to say, I'm better than everybody else. I'm smarter. I'm richer. I got more cars. I got a bigger house. It's this thing called ego. Don't understand it, but this much I know, and this is all I have to know. Stay away from it. Stay away from evil. The monkeys are right. You hear no evil, you see no evil, you speak no evil, you think no evil. Monkeys, add that one. A fourth monkey and a fifth monkey. Do no evil. No self. No self. And I found my soul. Yeah, I did. I found my soul. After 88 years, I found my soul. It was taking layer after layer after layer after layer after layer after layer till I got down to my soul. Taking off layer after layer after layer of ego and self. How's that? I don't know. I don't know. The Lord's Prayer. Let's go over that. Our Father. That's our universe, our cosmos, our God, who art in heaven. That's the allness of it, the oneness of it, the continuity of it, the onlyness of it. Hallowed be thy name. That's love. Saying good things, never complaining. Never complaining. It is not right to complain. I had that question in my mind in my 20s. And I've had the wrong answer and done the wrong thing for all the years after that. No, it is not right to complain. What is right is to rejoice and give thanks and appreciate. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. It is here. When you find your soul. When you find the happiness. And you'll find it when the ego's gone and when the self is gone. You'll see it. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. And what is thy will? Love one another. Do good. Help others. That's the will. Advance the universe, the cosmos. Keep it going and keep it growing. Thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Now I guess that means on this grand, wonderful terrestrial ball, this great earth with its spin every day that gives us back, its back is to the sun, and then its back begins to face the sun. And you face it all day long in the sun. And then around 5:15, 5:30, you turn your back on it because you're on the earth. And it's nighttime, and it's that beautiful spin every day, 24 hours, 365 times a year. That's the earth. And what is heaven? Now that's only some of God. The earth isn't separate. It's not a particle. It's not an entity. God is the entity. God is a unified body. So that's what the heaven is, I guess. The unified body, and this, some of it is the earth. On earth as it is in heaven. Give them this day their daily bread. Well, that's taken care of. They get fed twice a day. And the morning food is always gone by afternoon when I come out and feed them again. And the next morning, that's always gone. So give them this day their daily bread. They are certainly getting it. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. No problem. Everybody's forgiven. Forgive them all. And as for forgiving my debts, I don't ask you to. I'll just make up for it by doing good things. I don't ask you to forgive me. I just make up for it by doing good things. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Now lead us not into temptation. That's not quite right. It would be deliver us from temptation, just as it is deliver us from evil. Deliver yourself from bad thought, second level thought, trivial thought, ugly thought. Deliver us from bad deeds. Deliver us from evil. Deliver us from self. And we all know what the kingdom is. That's the universe God. We all know what the glory is, our oneness with it. We all know what the power is. That's when we know the power, when we find our soul and we're one. Forever? So far as we know. What's the figure? 14.7 billion years? That's the Lord's Prayer. Now, the hymn. It used to be, just a closer walk with thee. No. Now it's, just the closest walk with thee. We've gone from the comparative, closer, to the superlative, closest. Just a closer walk with thee. Grant it, Jesus, if you please. Daily walking closest to thee. Let it be. You, the individual, let it be. You, I, the individual, we have to let it be. I said individual. Okay, individual area. Remember, no particles, no separation, oneness, allness. Let it be. We were weak, but now we're strong. Jesus will keep us from all wrong. Daily walking close to thee, closest to thee. Let it be.